everybody, this is Sonia. I just want to show you some different kinds of paper pads you can use to just collage on when you feel the need. You don't have to buy those expensive art journal booklets. You can just find something at dollar store. I have a paper pad with lines and without. They're just cheap from Walmart, and I felt like collaging in each of them. So that's what I'm going to do. I just have some scrap papers I'm laying down. Sometimes there's a rule of threes in design. Most of these I'm putting more than 3 items, but that's okay. You can put out 3 things and kind of look at it and add to it if you want to. Have some book pages, some decorative pages. I'm just using a glue stick or my art glitter glue, which I think that is kind of running dry, or you could use tacky glue or Fabri-Tac or something. I found some images from an encyclopedia. This particular one is I think is a famous man. I don't remember who it was, but he looked really good in this collage, I thought, and I added some cheesecloth for some texture. I had some stamps. I had a little stamp I added, give it more interest, and I had some flowers, some stickers, but I put them on like a paper. I glued them on paper so it'd be a little stiffer. So I'm just going to glue that on. And another sticker leaf that I added there. And I thought that was probably enough for that page. As an afterthought, I did add a little bit of acrylic. I think this is antique white, I believe it was, to add a little bit on there. Sometimes if you add too many items to a page, it almost looks like too busy. I tried to just kind of keep it at a minimum, but it needed something extra there. So that is my little art journal book that I found really cheap. Now I'm going to use, there were lines on this little paper pad, so I just put some acrylic on there and let it dry. And I think I just had maybe 3 pieces of ephemera. I added some music paper there, and I had another flower sticker that looked real nice. And then what I did, I had a heart that I had cut out the other day, and I still had the skeleton of what I cut out. So I wanted to add that. So I added it to a piece of paper there, and I just cut it out and just added that as my little mini collage on that little paper pad. So if you get the need to collage, do something creative, just grab some paper, grab a paper pad, grab a notebook. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And then I had a little pad of paper that was just plain. I did put some sun-kissed peach acrylic on this one and let it dry. And I put some kind of scrap bit there. I had some digital clocks that I had printed out a long time ago, and one edge was cut off, so I thought, well, I'll just put on the edge of the paper pad there. I think it will fit. That one edge is missing, but it'll fit on the side just fine. And another smaller clock to go behind. And then I put some more flowers, excuse me, behind that to add some elegance to the collage. And that was just on a little cheap piece of a paper pad. So you don't need to go out and buy fancy stuff to do collage or anything. Just use what's on your desk, use around whatever around the house. And thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Bye, friends. Have a good day.